it is really crazy out here. You gotta be kidding me. Holy moly. There's traffic. My GPS says there's a 30-minute delay. The highways are absolutely shut down. This is the day that I've chosen to ride to Wichita, Kansas from Atlanta. And I want to do it in one day. 1,000 miles a day, and I am last night I left at like, oh my goodness, maybe 2 in the morning or something, and last night it was so freaking cold. I thought it was winter. I got this little bitty old coat on, and like, holy moly. And I almost froze my bejeebers off. Then I put on this jacket, I put on a couple t-shirts and my chaps. Everything was going fine, I'm rolling hard. All of a sudden, we hit this traffic jam from hell. I don't know if you can see all those cars behind me or not. This traffic jam from hell, and now the weather's starting to warm up. It went from 65 to 72 in like 5 minutes, it seems. And that's crazy because now I'm about to burn up. What's up, Jan Sadler in Oklahoma? Hello, Denmark. Good to see another country on here. Hello, Drifter. Had to ride this morning with my hoodie too. Yeah, it's getting cold out here, man. This is ridiculous. Gotta say hi to another biker. So, hello, punishers. LE Motorcycle Club down in California. Southland, good morning to you all. I'm making a pilgrimage here. I'm trying to ride 1,000 miles today, 16 hours. And I was doing fine until my traffic jam came off. That's really ridiculous out here. But hey, we're moving again. Black Dragon, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Black Dragon TV. And as always, we thank you all for tuning in. We've come back to a stop again. And morning, Orlando. It's an excellent time for a motorcycle ride. Where are my sunglasses? You're kidding me, right? Side. No, there ain't no sunglasses. Did I forget them? Oh, rats. So, now somebody's calling me. But it's not showing up, man. That's good. So, oh, hold on. Oh, shoot. That really sucks. That's a call I need to take. Can we get a video on how a person should leave a motorcycle club and wait before they join another one. Probably done about 10 videos on that. But anyway, good morning to you all. Those of you who don't know, I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, thank you all for tuning in. And we are on our way to Wichita, Kansas. Thank you for that $2 donation right there, Mr. Hatch. Appreciate that. We're on our way to Wichita, Kansas. And we're going to be hanging out today. I'm going to probably make several videos today as I am crossing the country. Thank you, Mr. Street Glide, for that donation. You guys, I appreciate that. Stick that right in the gas tank. We're going to be rolling across the country, and I'm going to be talking about all sorts of things, rolling across the country things. And but my first video is dedicated to a letter that I just got. Letter. I always call them letters. Actually, it was an email that I got, and I wanted to talk about that, and I figured no better time to talk about it than in this traffic jam. And now that the sun is out, I'm about to burn the hell up. So I wish I was moving. Looks like the car behind you is tailgating me. Not really. We're all tailgating each other. I need to show you guys what's up ahead. Let's see, how can I do that? Somebody said it looks like you could lose a ton of weight walking across country. I bet you could. I'm gonna sit up and burn up on this. And this is the detour. This is the highway was worse than this. This was the detour they put me on. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting today. I want to talk about something interesting today, and that was somebody wrote me and they said, Dear Black Dragon, what am I supposed to do if they won't let me start my motorcycle club up? Do we just quit, or do we hang out as a family together, or do we just wear t-shirts? What do we do? And do I just try to keep everybody together still as a family? What do we do? I thought that was an interesting topic because... Uh-oh. I thought that was an interesting topic because... we've run into that as a motorcycle club, and when you're trying to start a motorcycle club up, you're going to run into all kinds of delays and hindrances and people who just basically don't want you to have a motorcycle club in their area for whatever their reason may be. And you know, sometimes you get to places where they just simply say, this is a closed area, or no, you can't have a motorcycle club here, and if you try to blah, 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 fill in the blanks. And it can be quite, it can be very difficult to know what to do when you've done all your homework, you've done all of your efforts, and then you're so happy you go and you meet with these folks and they say, no, there's no new motorcycle clubs coming in here. And you better not try to start one. So I could feel this pain because that has happened to me as I have opened up chapters of my motorcycle club across the country. And so I just wanted to tell you, so of course I know I'm going to get, how can one join a club? I got a lot of videos telling you how to do that. But I just wanted to tell you that, and before I get all these emails in, and I'll get these comments, I'll do whatever I want to do. I'll go wherever I want to go. I'll do my own thing, blah, 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 blah. I'll kill somebody, blah, 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 blah. Those people that you see typing all that stuff, 93% of them are just sitting at home on their couch talking. The vast majority of those folks ain't fixing to bust a break. So there are a couple kinds of ways you can start your motorcycle club. And one is just to say, to hell with everybody, I'm going to do whatever I want. And those motorcycle clubs do get started. But it takes a willingness to do things that some of you guys aren't willing to do. So it's you guys I'm talking to. The guys that, good morning, Mama Rose. It's you guys, the ones that I'm talking to that are looking for a different way, that are not trying to go out and have a shooting war. And the rest of you guys, you know, you Billy Bad Booties, you know, why are you watching the channel? Go do your own thing. So I can tell you that when it comes to starting a motorcycle club, no one can really stop you from starting a motorcycle club. They can make it difficult. If you are bound and determined to get your motorcycle club started, you will get it started. It depends on a couple things. It depends on, one is that you understand that this is a marathon, not a sprint. And being that it is a marathon, it could actually take you a while to get that club started. I've had a couple chapters that have taken me 4 years to get off the ground. I've been in many, many areas where folks have said, there's no way you're going to get your club started here. I just kind of disregard that when I hear that. If I want to get my club started in an area, it's going to happen. So if I get turned down the first couple times, I turn the club inward. So you got to ask yourself what you want from a motorcycle club. If the answer is acceptance and we got to wear our cut no matter what, then to me it's not necessarily a motorcycle club you want. You want something else. You want something I can't really define. You have a need to be seen, or you got to be in colors, or you got to show off, or whatever it is. You're not so interested in building the family as you are interested in having the family seen. Because I have been in an area where we were having trouble getting started up. The dominant wasn't accepting it at that time, nor was the coalition. So my guys wore t-shirts and they rode their motorcycles and they built their family. And every time they were seen together. And no matter how much hell they went through, or no matter how many times folks told them you can't start up and we better not see you. And it was so bad in this one chapter I was starting up in this one small town. It was so bad that whenever those guys would just get together and meet at the local seafood shack or steak place or whatever restaurant they would go meet up at, just sit and want to talk and enjoy one another, I would get a phone call from the dominant. All the way, I'm in Atlanta. We see your people over here at the table eating. Are you serious? They don't have no colors. Yeah, but we know what y'all are trying to do. Somebody said, what foil am I, what's covering my, this is my national president's patch that I haven't removed from this jacket yet. So it's not appropriate that it shows at this time. So covered it up. Just in case you didn't know. I retired as national president about 5 months ago. Something like that. So it's no longer appropriate to wear the patch. So out of respect to the reigning national president, I covered it up. But that's what's up with that. So if you it can be kind of bad. It can be kind of scary. Like, you know, it can be terrifying. It can be people in your business. I'll never forget that town. Every time those guys got together and they rode, every time there was somebody calling and telling on them. And we would get I would personally get a phone call. I see those guys are meeting up again. Well, yeah, you can't stop us from meeting up. So it was quite interesting. Funny thing about it was when we finally did get let in, when they finally said, okay, these guys ain't going nowhere, let them guys in, and that was a couple of years later, we were brought in with the highest honors and distinction that you could have in that area by those same folks that wouldn't let us come in. Thick hair on head. And that dominant motorcycle club even offered us a 3-piece patch in that area based on the conduct of our folks, how they carried themselves, how they stood through adversity, and we're determined to be an MC. Thank you. We're determined to be an MC no matter what. And that's the message I would give you. If you're determined to be an MC no matter what, no one will ever be able to truly stop you. No one will ever be able to slow your roll or stop your... Well, they might be able to slow your roll, but they won't be able to stop your get down. The internal building of the family, the strengthening of yourselves as an MC no matter what nobody says. That's what does it. The putting together of your family in the midst of all turmoil is what makes you one. And insisting upon becoming who you're going to be, no matter who says you can't be what you want to be. Even through the threats, even through the doubts, doing what you're going to do. See, what they can tell you is they can tell you you can't fly a patch. What they can't tell you is they can't tell you you can't form together as a family and be together as one. It's kind of like when Prince became the artist formerly known as. It was an interesting battle he was having with the record company. And the record company basically said, we own you, we own your name, we own your likeness, we own even your name Prince, we own that too. You're gonna do what we say, or you're never gonna make another album under the name Prince ever again. So this guy said, you know what? You can have the name. That was something. I'm so well known that people are going to call me Prince, even if I never say Prince ever. So he called himself the artist formerly known as, and everybody thought it was a cool thing the savant was doing. Oh my gosh, what a cool thing he's doing now. When in reality, it had nothing to do with that whatsoever. He was simply trying to, he had to be quiet. He couldn't let people in on what he was doing. I can remember when they would introduce him on Good Morning America or whatever, they'd say, and now the artist formerly known as, and then all the announcers would say, Prince. And he sold more records than ever, but under his new no name. And he caused that record company to fold and say, all right, look here, man. Whatever you want. Let's go ahead and sign that new contract. So, I say that to say this. Thank you, LaRock Crystal. I say that to say this. When you are about your get down and you build your MC family, they can tell you you can't be an MC all day long. But if everywhere they see you, you're together as one, you're standing together like a family, pretty soon they'll call you the club known as, the folks known as, the MC known as, and they won't have any choice. Other than to recognize you for who you are. God knows, people, I don't know if I can just ride like this. 1,000 miles in a day. I don't know. Well, there's that guy I just passed. No, I don't like that. I passed you. You were supposed to be back there. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I can ride like this anymore. I'm sleepy. I don't be able to go to sleep. I can't hear you like that. Can you guys hear me any better now? Yes, we need universal lane splitting. I tell you what, it was cold as the dickens, and now it's hot as the dickens. So I'll be transitioning to another highway soon, and it's going to open up. It's going to be beautiful. None of this stuff here. It's going to just open up and be magnificent. Man, I'm sorry that I was on that lousy headset and not plugged directly in. I'll know that for later on. So I'll probably do a few videos today, since I'm going to be riding for the foreseeable future. Find my freaky sunglasses. I was going to pull my RV, so I was going to pull my bike behind my RV just so I could make people mad. Wouldn't want anybody to actually think I rode a motorcycle. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at you guys and almost running into this. Holy moly. This is the part of biking I don't like, right here, this part. So does anybody have any questions for me? I saw you guys mention that name. I want you guys to be nice. Where's Braveheart? Braveheart is at my neighbor's house. Braveheart's supposed to be on the bag, but we had a small wreck, and he came flying off the motorcycle and cut his feet up and everything. So I've decided not to take him on anymore until I get one of those dog carriers like Adam Sandoval has. And then, whoa, how about some blinkers? I don't know. That would have been nice. Just a little warning. thank you for watching for a few months. We appreciate it. Hope you stay with us. Exit 124B. Last time I missed this exit. Get over here. So we're going to do a video later today called How to Ride Across Country, telling you some of the things to be aware of. Like, believe it or not, I'm wearing full leather chaps and stuff, even though it's very hot out here. But you always want to be protection-minded. Always protection first. 24B. That's what I'm looking for. I think some can... Whoa! Here we come to a stop again. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Merlin, I got a text message from him. He said he was in the hospital. How are we at 124C already? Oh, okay. Yeah, he said. Oh, that's a left exit. Shit. Wonderful. Now they tell me. Well, I almost got killed making the left exit. That's ridiculous. Even the GPS waited to the last second to tell me, oh, by the way, that's a left exit. And they got these barrels all out in the street here, man. It's ridiculous. All these barrels and stuff. Uneven pavement. See this uneven pavement? Bad for bikers. Bad, bad. Shame, shame. Shame on them. Holy. This is not the part of motorcycling I want to show you guys. I wonder what I do with my sunglasses. Do I have any questions? Where am I headed? I'm headed to Wichita, Kansas. Whether or not I get there is a whole different story, but I'm headed there. At least the skies are clear. They are clear and they're beautiful. the highway's opening up a little bit. Yes, it's an event I'm attending. I'm attending the Black Sabbath annual in Wichita, Kansas. I think it's their 31st year there. Something like that. One of the oldest, if not the oldest, surviving motorcycle club in Wichita, Kansas. If you're near Wichita, Kansas, come hang out with us. Best part of motorcycle riding, but it's the truth. Well, it's hard for me to read that, and it's the hardest thing to ride